What's going on, guys? My name is YellowS2KVTEC, and this is my first video here on vurbmotogamers, bringing you some MX vs ATV Alive. I'm going to do it's a Grand View National, and as you can see, it's a multiplayer race. I am really not that great at this game, but I'm learning and I'm trying to get a little bit better, and having a good time doing it. So if you see some stuff that I'm doing wrong or any tips for me, let me know. I'm always looking to improve. So. But yeah, other than that, this race is it was a pretty fun race for me. That's kind of why I wanted to post it. Definitely not the most impressive gameplay by any means, but it was a really fun race. As you see, I totally just ruined the start. I got a really late jump, and I'm a ways back right now, so I'm trying to kind of bash my way through everyone. Typically, I like to try to ride really clean and everything like that, but there's just people everywhere and trying to stay on the throttle. I get a nice scrub there, not in terms of throwing it sideways, but you can definitely tell that I soaked up the lip there and stayed a lot lower than quite a few of the other guys. That guy right there kind of bumps me and helps me over that lip, which really helped me out. But yeah, I don't know. I have a couple things that I wanted to talk about. I guess first I should somewhat introduce myself and what I had to do with motocross and different stuff like that. But I got my first bike when I was like 9, so not as early as a lot of guys that are lucky enough to get their first bike when they're like 4 years old and stuff. But I rode forever. Started off obviously riding trails and just learning bikes in general and just trying to improve and everything. And then I started racing, just working my way up. And to make a long story short, I ended up racing YZ250F like I'm riding here in the game, and was riding in one of the bigger, I guess the main series here in my hometown, and was a B rider and did a lot of races and was improving and getting better, and actually got into being a B rider. I marked out of the C class and was a B rider, and had a lot of fun with that. And the B class was a whole lot better than the C class in terms of safety, that's for sure. A lot of the C class riders are just gung-ho and don't know when to let up. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. But yeah, so I ended up doing that, and actually about 2 years ago I sold my bike and got into car racing, and that's where I've been for the last couple of years now. And I mean, it's always been part of me, and I grew up with my dad racing Porsches and actually racing motocross as well too, so that's just always kind of been a part of me. And I mean, racing go-karts when I was little and everything like that. And so yeah, I don't know. Motocross has always been a part of me, and it's something that I still love. I mean, I watch every single AMA National, and actually go to the Lakewood National every year, and went to the Motocross the Nations, and I'm actually a photographer as well. So I've taken photos on the track of Motocross the Nations and a handful of nationals and whatnot. But yeah, so I still love the sport, and I love playing the games. I've been playing the games forever. In terms of the MX vs ATV, I mean, I've played them all, and played them all to death, and as well as with the all the way back to like MX Unleashed and all the way back to MTX, and I mean everything. So I always love games like this and have a lot of fun with them. So and that kind of brings me into my real main point of what I wanted to talk about. Is a lot of people, I kind of got gifted a position there, moved in a second, that guy eating it, but what I want to talk about is a lot of people seem to be hating on Alive, and I understand people not liking a game. There's a whole lot of games out there that I don't like, and I don't play them, and more power to you. If you don't like a game, don't play it. But it seems like a lot of people are there. Yeah, moved into first because that guy crashed as well. Kind of got gifted that position as well. But I have a nice little battle with this guy. But sorry, getting off topic, can't help it. But yeah, it seems like a lot of people are not liking Alive just because it's not Reflex. And I mean, I played the hell out of Reflex. I mean, I played that game so much, and I loved it. I have to say, the first time I played, the first time that I played Alive, it was difficult. It was frustrating, but I think the same goes for Reflex. And it's always frustrating, a new game and everything like that. In this game, it's all about progression. The last thing we want is for every MX vs ATV game to be, or any motocross game, to be the same as the last one. We want progression, and we want new stuff, and unless you want it to be like a Call of Duty game, you want things to be different. You want things to be new and fresh, and I think Alive really does that well. And I mean, that's subjective totally, but at the same time, with all the people hating Alive just for it being different and not being Reflex, I just feel like, in my opinion, they're wrong. I mean, this game is all about the racing, and it should be. there might be little different things in the gameplay that don't really fit your style or you don't like quite as much as other games, but that's just part of it. You adjust, and that's part of games in general. And I don't know, and I think the main thing that Alive does really well is just the racing in general, and part of it has to do with some of the a little bit arcadey stuff. I think there's a clip in here, or part of this race on this last lap, where the dude actually lands on my head, and that's totally arcadey and that's ridiculous, and I wouldn't mind if he falls, but at the same time, things like that make this game great. That might sound totally ridiculous, but this game, I think it's right here where he lands on me, but yeah, but this game is great because, I mean, you can, in Reflex, you go into that last, or off the start, the first corner, at least 75% of everyone would crash in that first corner. And this game takes that away. It does it really well. You can bump and grind with people and just get down to the racing. If you fall, you respawn really soon and pretty close to everybody, so it doesn't totally screw you out of a race. And I think they just got the racing right, and that's what this is all about. So I can get more into depth in a different video, but that's about it, guys. Check out my channel. It'll be in the description. I upload a lot of different games, Battlefield, Forza, a lot of different racing games, motocross games, and everything like that. So check out my channel, and I'd like to thank vurbmotogamers for allowing me to post. My name's YellowS2KVTEC, and until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Peace.
For daily motocross pro and am coverage, be sure to log on to vurbmoto.com, and if you like us, prove it.